Your worker thread is dying. You've offloaded the heavy lifting, but the communication overhead is eating your performance gains. Every time you send a 50 MB buffer, the main thread freezes for 15 milliseconds. It's not the computation, it's the cost of moving the data. Structured cloning is the silent killer of high-performance JavaScript applications. It's the default behavior of post-message, and it's designed for safety, not speed. It deep copies every object, every array, and every byte. While your worker is calculating, your main thread is busy allocating memory just to receive the result. This creates a massive GC pressure and latency spikes that ruin the user experience. We need a way to stop moving data and start sharing it. But sharing memory in a multi-threaded environment is like two people trying to write on the same piece of paper at the same time. Chaos is inevitable. We often assume that because it's the same process, passing data between threads should be as fast as passing a reference. But JavaScript's memory model is built on isolation. Each worker lives in its own world with its own heap. When you send a message, the engine serializes it into an intermediate format and then deserializes it on the other side. This is structured cloning. Even for type-it arrays, unless you explicitly transfer ownership, a copy is made. Transferring is great, but it's a one-way street. Once you send it, the sender loses access. What if you need both threads to read and write to the same buffer simultaneously? What if you're building a high-frequency trading engine or a local LM where every microsecond of copying is a wasted cycle? The intuition of passing messages fails when the throughput requirements exceed the speed of memory allocation. Enter shared array buffer. This is the exception to the rule of isolation. It's a raw block of memory that multiple threads can map into their own address space simultaneously. No copying, no serialization, no transfer of ownership. Thread A writes a byte, and thread B sees it instantly. This is zero-copy, inter-process communication. It's the foundation of high-performance Electron apps and complex MLSM modules. By using a shared array buffer, we treat memory like a shared canvas. This sounds like the ultimate performance win, and it is, but it strips away the safety net that JavaScript developers have relied on for decades. Suddenly, you're not just a web developer, you're a systems engineer managing shared state. And without the right tools, this shared state will lead to the most difficult bugs you've ever had to debug race conditions that only happen once every 1,000 runs. Imagine thread A reads a value of 10 from the shared memory, intends to increment it and write it back. But before it can write, thread B also reads that same 10, increments it, and writes 11. Then thread A writes its own 11. 2 increments happened, but the value only went up by 1. This is the lost update problem. In a high concurrency environment, these collisions happen thousands of times a second. Your counters will be wrong, your pointers will be corrupted, and your application will crash in ways that leave no trace in the logs. You can't use standard JavaScript logs because there are no standard JavaScript logs for shared memory. If you try to build a mutex using a simple Boolean flag in the shared buffer, you'll find that even the order of operations isn't guaranteed by the hardware. We need a way to make operations atomic, indivisible, and unstoppable. This is where the Atomics object comes in. It provides a set of static methods that perform operations on shared array buffers with absolute predictability. When you use Atomics, add, the CPU ensures that the read, modify, and write steps happen as a single uninterruptible unit. No other thread can sneak in between. But Atomics isn't just about math, it's about orchestration. Atomics, wait and Atomics. Notify allow threads to sleep until a specific memory location changes value. This is how we build efficient, non-blocking synchronization primitives without burning CPU cycles in a while loop. Instead of polling the memory, a worker can park itself and wait for the main thread to signal that new data is ready. It's the bridge between raw, chaotic memory and organized, high-speed execution. With Atomics, we can build locks, semaphores, and ring buffers that perform at the speed of the hardware. Let's look at a real-world scenario, a local LLM running in an Electron app. You have a background thread generating tokens and a main thread rendering the UI. If you use structured cloning, the UI thread will stutter every time a chunk of text is sent. By using a shared array buffer as a circular queue, the worker can write tokens into the buffer while the main thread reads them out. We use atomics to update the head and tail pointers of the queue. The worker increments the tail and the main thread follows along, reading the new data. There's zero memory allocation during the entire streaming process. The memory footprint stays flat, the GC stays quiet, and the latency is measured in nanoseconds. This is how you achieve native performance in a high-level language like JavaScript. You stop fighting the engine's memory management and start working with the underlying architecture. Mastering shared array buffer and atomics is the difference between an application that feels webby and one that feels instantaneous. It's about moving past the high-level abstractions and understanding how bits actually move through the system. We've gone from the bottleneck of structured cloning to the dangerous freedom of shared memory, and finally to the structured safety of atomic operations. This pattern zero copy IPC is the key to scaling complex local applications. Whether you're processing gigabytes of telemetry, rendering 60 FPS video, or running neural networks, the principle remains the same. The fastest way to move data is to not move it at all. As you build your next performance critical feature, ask yourself, am I copying this because I have to, or because it's easy? The performance engineer chooses the path of shared understanding.